Ha! It was a trap. I am the second of the sisters.
Hey, a Porygon.
Whoa.
What? What?
Wait, that wasn't an immediate trap?
Show Team Rocket a little respect. Well, I did just pick up a nugget off the ground in front of you.
I don't want to be mean, but Porygon is one of those Pokemon with a name that's really hard not to laugh at.
That's fair.
It's like, what do you make all these characters out of? Oh, we make them out of Porygons. Like, it's a Pokemon that, as far as I can tell, is named after the way that Japanese people mispronounce L's. Like, as far as I can tell, it's literally what it is. And I'm like, okay, we're just doing that now.
Nice.
And that was Gen 1. Admittedly, that's the same generation where they renamed half the Pokemon, and then they also mixed some of them up.
Yeah.
Because as far as I can tell, the Pidgey sequence is just mixed up.
Yeah.
It's like Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. I'm like, wait, you mean Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto? Seems to... And then, of course, like, the coughing and wheezing were called New York and Los Angeles. Which is... those are names. But the localization team seeing this Pokemon that's called Porygon and not thinking maybe it's supposed to be called Polygon was like the funniest mistake ever.
Oh, this Arbok survived a round.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I'm not used to doing second actions.
And you're gonna get to attack,
these
too.
Filthy level 33s. Joke's on you, Arbok. We didn't fall for that fake face.
Smack.
I hate you in the real one.
Hey, that was actually worth experience. Some of these battles have been giving us like 500-600 experience to fight.
Yeah. Which is as much as we got from like Giovanni.
It's only because I'm coming down with a cold.
Oh.
Yeah, show your respect, because you're gonna blame it on having a cold. Got it.
Arbok must leer.
Which reminds me, coughing evolves into wheezing.
Oh, they all have follow-up dialogue?
Most NPCs do.
I wasn't thinking about that. That's a lot of dialogue to write for really inconsequential characters. Kid was wandering around.
Well, yeah, there's two of us.
No, I don't exist. No one acknowledges me.
I heard a kid and an android were walking around.
Yeah, I'm the blonde character from Perfect Dark that just exists there in the background. It's like, who's that other Joanna? Who's this other lady? And if you finish, one of the most eerie things is that if you finish a mission as player 2, like player 2 enters the room first and technically is the one who finishes the mission, blonde lady just replaces Joanna Dark in the cutscene with her voice. Like, it's still Joanna's voice and her animations, but blonde lady replaces her and no one acknowledges it. It's really creepy.
They weren't gonna voice those things twice.
Her own father figure just doesn't recognize that it's not her. Like, it's really distressing. You're like you're rescuing Joanna's like father figure, and she's like, "Thank you, Joanna." I'm like, no.
Perfect Dark, man, that's a long time ago.
Love that game. All-time favorites. It goes on that list next to like Mass Effect 1 and like Symphony of the Night. Perfect Dark's amazing.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He got strong.
Well. I forgot what I was thinking about earlier. Oh yeah. Like, I guess Arbok must learn like Leer or Glare or something. Otherwise, what's the point of it having the fake face to intimidate things?
I mean, it does have Glare.
It must be able to use the skills that actually would use that fake face.
Super effective.
It's like the single most prominent part of its entire character design.
One of these turns, Eevee will get to attack.
Nah. Razor Leaf.
What?
Wow.
What?
So what's it like spectating?
This is new and unusual.
Next level paralysis.
Yeah.
You just
3 turns in a row.
You're just losing every single coin flip.
I will participate in this battle.
Nah.
Dang.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Well, you still get the experience of being paralyzed.
Yeah. Shucks.
That'd be a nice thing to just keep with you forever.
I'm waiting for Eevee to just break out of it like you do. Maybe I'll pet him and he'll feel better.
Yeah, you gotta fix him.
Poor Eevee.
I'll never walk again.
It's okay, Eevee.
Now I'm fixed. That's how things work.
You should yell at people. Here's a third. And here, eat a berry.
I just want to see the voice actor in their booth doing those lines for Eevee.
There you go, Eevee.
Just imagining the woman in the booth. It's like a probably 45-year-old woman.
You. It's you. How are you, gentle? What? How'd we get past him?
Yeah, how do we?
We're supposed to hit it from the teleporter side first.
Maybe? I don't know.
What is it, Mr. Archer? You know that kid?
Wait, how did we get?
Hi, Ash. Huh? Gary? You know that old guy?
So you're fool enough to get in our way, is that it? What brave little boys.
Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way?
Not even. Mr. Archer's saying you're in his way, all right? You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Okay.
We've done this fight already. Oops.
I mean, well. Oh, you don't get to participate.
Oh right, I'm not allowed.
You're not allowed in a doubles fight.
Yeah. Anyway, oh wait, no. Oh, you're not in it. Oh.
What?
It's a doubles.
It's
It's
McDoubles.
Ash. It's actually Ash and Gary.
Well, this is a terrible time for me to still be paralyzed.
You didn't cure the paralyzed? Why didn't you cure it?
Oh, self-destruct.
Didn't you buy items for that and then not use it?
I mean, I have some.
Interesting strategy, just killing your Pokemon. All right.
Send out your new one.
And
yeah?
that's why Electrode is a stupid Pokemon. Its special ability is to lose. Why? I love it when garbage screams at me.
Boomerang.
Oh, that's a muck. That's why it's so big.
Yeah, it's no longer
they're
just
switching
grinder.
their Pokemon out. Oh no, it fainted.
Oh, okay. Charmeleon. Yep. Okay.
Well.
Wheezing. And Eradicate.
I have questions about the Wheezing second. I guess. Whoa. Whoa, that happens a lot in Pokemon. Especially Gen 1. I'm just processing how many Gen 1 Pokemon just grow heads when they evolve. Because there's Wheezing, there's Magnetite, there's Dotrio, there's...
Ow.
Dig-Dug? Was Diglett's evolution?
Dugtrio.
Dugtrio. There's a lot of Pokemon that just grow a new head that seems to be individually conscious and sentient when they evolve, and it's actually really distressing.
Well, clearly Pokemon has a serious issue
It's weirding me
with
out.
heavy amounts of pollution, because that's why they're growing additional heads.
Fire spin.
Run away, Eevee. Protect.
Do they only have...
He attack,
Are they
but
down to
he
the
also protect.
So they're already down to the last Pokemon? That's all they had?
No, Archer has another one,
Oh.
but the other one didn't.
But she lost all of hers just immediately?
Yeah.
What a fight.
Okay.
Why aren't I in this fight?
Why?
Why not
Why
3
does
on
he
2?
have flamethrower?
Why not 3 on 2? We could do it.
Enjoy your fire.
I like how Ash helps us by replacing our Pokemon with shittier Pokemon. No, not your level Pokemon. I'll use my low level Pokemon.
Here, have 40 damage exactly.
My Cubone that should have definitely evolved by now. It's level 36 Cubone.
Yeah.
Cubone's not a stone Pokemon in it, right? It just levels up when you... It just evolves when you get the level, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't need to get like a normal stone or something.
Do 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 do. Crunch. Rip Cubone.
I wonder if there's any harmful lesson to be learned from this.
From which?
The way that Team Rocket only uses the evil Pokemon. So there's like a series of the evil Pokemon that are less good, and those are the ones that Team Rocket uses all the time.
Exclusively?
Yeah, so it'd be like Arbok and Golbat and Weezing and Persia and stuff like that. Like all the conniving, evil, not good Pokemon. And you're like supposed to judge them by their like race type and stuff. It's like a weird overtone.
Again? What? Thanks for all the money, guys. Wasn't just a stroke of luck you beat me last time. I understand now. We'll have to be more careful about you two. Out of the way!
Ow.
Angry.
Hey, look, that grunt dropped something.
Card key. Thanks, now I can access rooms.
Everyone has terrible pockets in this universe.
Yeah, they do. Also,
I'm back.
we got here remarkably easily. I don't think I was supposed to take the path I took.
I don't know. It's a really hard facility to like navigate mentally.
Oh, Eevee's cured after that
yeah,
fight.
she just had to run away from a fight.
Okay.
Then you're set.
What? What is this?
Is he about to tell us about Man Bear Pig? Like what?
What? There shouldn't be any children here.
What are you?
Oh, I bet we're about to find out. Juggler.
Is it Juggler?
Dalton.
Okay, Dio. I mean, that's what I would expect you to have. Is that guy a Hypno? That makes sense.
Here, have some Batty Bad.
He should have like a Hypno and a Poliwhirl. Is there a juggling Pokemon in first gen?
Wow.
I can't think of a juggling Pokemon.
I mean, I expect Mr. Mime would juggle.
Oh yeah, he should have a Mr. Mime. Oh yeah, he's totally gonna have a Mr. Mime. He's gonna have a Hypno, a Mr. Mime, and maybe a Poliwag?
But he's got
Whirl.
4 Pokemon.
3, doesn't he?
Oh, did I miscount? A Haunter?
Haunter? Oh, a ghost Pokemon for cheating at Magic.
Yeah. Here, have some more Batty Bad. Sucker Punch.
With a ghost Pokemon, I
Ow.
can just cheat. That's the trick. See, there's no magic in the world, kids. Just frauds. Shit. Thanks.
You're really good at dropping your controller. We need to get you one of those wristbands.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if I ever use these controllers again after this game.
And a Kadabra. Okay. Kadabra.
I still remember him following us around like a cryptid. It was so creepy. Because he only spawns behind you and floating. It's like this just unnerving monster just following children.
That move is so ridiculous looking.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing I was talking about like the idea of there being bad Pokemon that Team Rocket uses, it reminds me of like the whole thing with pit bulls, where like they used to be like they were like the nanny dog, because they were really good. They were supposed to be really good with children and gentle and anything, but then it became popular for like dog fighting, and so they gained a completely different reputation as a result.
Right.
And to this day, people are like afraid of pit bulls, like they're an inherently violent dog type.
Why don't you let me have it? What? Yeah, get it out of here somewhere by giving it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand it to me. Why can't we just throw a Pokeball?
Don't look at me. I lost to a kid with nasty look in his eyes.
Don't look at me.
Did we just lose out a bunch of combat opportunities because we fought Archer?
I don't know.
So Ash got to fight them all?
I don't know.
Or maybe, yeah, it must have been Ash,
Or-
because Blue left.
Or is it the same one we just fought and she ran over here to hide? Are we the nasty kid?
We must be. Can I shut this door? Here, give me your Porygon.
I want a Porygon. I like how the games... It's funny because the games keep getting more high res and detailed, but Porygon never can. by premise. It'll always be that appearance.
Another scientist. Come here, scientist.
It's also interesting that Porygon was a concept created as a joke Pokemon thing, but when it only existed in a 2D game and a 2D animated show.
Yeah.
So you would never have it animated as a Porygon until like they made Stadium. That was the first time he was actually made of polygons and actually looked like the thing it was supposed to look like.
That's true.
Until then it was just a perspective wireframe drawing that people make. Like when someone's like, draw a box in 3D.
3D.
In 3D.
In the third of dimensions. God, Muck has such a big HP pool. Such a pile of garbage.
Because Porygon totally strikes me as
punch?
I'm gonna punch this guy, but first I'm gonna stick my hand in the freezer for like 5 minutes. Ice punch.
Ice punch.
You punch him and like, ow! Also, why is your hand cold?
It's gooey and it's cold.
Why is your hand cold? Do you have circulation problems?
Oh man, blast it.
My glasses.
You gonna give me some ridiculously cool thing?
Haven't gotten new glasses in the last year.
I thought you studied Pokeball technology.
Max either.
Wanted to even catch legendary Pokemon without fail. Does that mean you
And then you could be their master.
Master Ball? Is that what you're talking about, friend?
It's just a vision test. Like, having gone through the process of getting new glasses in the last year, whenever I see broken glasses in anything, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, that's such an inconvenience.
Yeah.
Like, you just lost like a day at least of your life into fixing that again.
Just pick a random one and go.
Just pick a random prescription and random glasses and just see if it works out.
No, I meant teleporter, but
is that
that's
a Porygon?
Fine. Maybe. It's not
Oh, that's
a
just
Porygon.
the same painting recolored. We just keep
If
reusing
you get
one.
in our way, then you'll really be in our way.
Real geniuses around here. Haunter. I have a Pokemon.
Don't worry, Haunter. Just a little baddie bat'll do.
Do 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 do.
Do do do.
It's a female Haunter.
Sucker punch. Baddie bad. It's like a column of light and dark.
Yeah.
Why is
It's a dark attack, but it looks like a moonbeam.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like the visual is that the column of light is so bright that everything around it darkens. Like that kind of thing, when you look into something so bright that everything else just looks dark now.
Yeah.
Which is not, but it's a dark attack. Questions. Bingo.
That's a bingo.
That's the schematics of a Pokeball and how they work.
Yeah, except we're not on the same floor where they said they studied thing.
Well, you know, these guys stole their map because it's inter-office conflicts. So you just skip that entire encounter.
Oh, I was curious.
Oh,
if there
take
was
all their
something back
Pokeballs.
here.
Why can't we steal Pokeballs? It sucks being the good guys. That's like 10 Pokemon. You know how much
I
experience
feel like
that's
that
worth?
teleporter is significant.
Maybe.
What do you want? What?
The upside of not controlling the game is I don't have to know where any of the teleports take us.
Why are kids allowed in here?
I love that it's completely on you if we get lost.
Yeah.
Because I have not processed this entire building.
Confirmed, it's my fault.
The moment you went through a teleporter, I was like, yeah, no.
I'm done with this.
I'll just find things to talk about. He'll figure it out.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Every floor looks the fucking same.
The same.
It's a nightmare.
rooms. We're probably gonna miss some stuff unless I spend forever in here. We still haven't fought another fucking gym.
Yeah, no, we haven't. We've been here this is an extended session today, and none of it will feature a gym battle, probably.
Probably not.
For like the third or fourth consecutive session. Pokemon is weird pacing.
Yeah, it does. And then all of a sudden we will finish up this Team Rocket stuff and then just go plow through gyms.
Yeah.
Magmar.
I will say, oh, you're so weird. You're one of the weird ones.
I mean, you got to see what Magmar looked like in Snap.
Yeah. Magmar, the flame duck Pokemon.
Flame duck. Good luck burning to death.
What are you? Why is your forehead swollen?
Why do you have flames painted on you?
I'm gonna use plant on the flame Pokemon. It's a good idea.
Good luck.
Yeah, I should have Wurtled. Uh-oh. I'm going to die. Nope.
Oh,
they attacked
okay.
Eevee instead, for some reason.
Oh, okay. Good job,
Interesting
Magmar.
choice you made there. What if I did it again?
Okay, that worked out way better than it should have.
There we go. We had. I definitely stand by the previous idea of like, thank God this is a co-op game. I don't think I would ever make it through a full Pokemon game solo, like for Let's Play purposes.
Really?
I'm just like, because like the dungeons, it's like the story barely has much going on. Every now and then someone says something really funny, but for most part of the story, I'm like, okay, get the gym / fight the bad guy is like the bare bones.
Yeah.
And the gameplay, we almost always pick the same move over and over again, really.
Yep.
Every now and then you can like switch out things to like get them more experience, but like on that level, it's like strategic grinding is not the most interesting topic for a Let's Play for me. But that's the core of the most decision making you make a lot of the time in Pokemon is which characters are going to get to experience is like that. I'm like, and otherwise you're running through places and fighting the things. And I don't think I would compare these kinds of dungeons favorably to like Zelda, like in environment design and all that.
Sure.
They're very much like it's an open space to cram X number of like preordained fights they want to have in the dungeon.
Yes.
And at most the gameplay element is, I think I wouldn't be surprised if most players see the gameplay element of each dungeon as mostly an annoyance getting in the way, even because of the fact that it's not. I don't think that I would guess most people don't find the spinny floor or the teleporters to be a compelling addition to the franchise.
No.
So much as a thing that gets in the way. But the reason they put it there makes sense, because it's like, it's similar to why like sliding block puzzles exist in God of War. It's like there's you do variable of gameplay type so that they don't feel like they're monotonously doing one thing constantly.
Right.
But I don't like in the Pokemon games I've seen, they've never come up with a compelling thing for you to do besides just the battles. And so that's why the audience ends up seeing it as just an annoyance that's in their way.
So in later games, they have plenty of additional mechanics, whether they're alternate ways to encounter Pokemon to catch, or like doing dress up things, or being able to play with the Pokemon, or having mini games. There does tend to be more stuff. But are we gonna see a Charizard now? Yeah.
Did you remember its level?
It just leveled to 36.
Yeah, did you remember what its level was? And be like, oh, here it is. It's so pretty.
I've been waiting for it. I figured we would get both Blastoise and Charizard at the same time, but they're just a little off.
Yeah, because we had to get them at different times, and they also have different starting levels, I think.
They're really close.
Are
like
they?
one more battle, we'll have Blastoise.
And we'll have all the starter trilogies.
Yeah.
Flying
When this
fire.
Pokemon expels a blast of super hot fire, the red flame at the tip of its tail burns more intensely.
Is Charizard the only one that gains a type?
Of the three?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else just stays what they started as.
Unless they added
Wing
one
attack.
to Venusaur. That's possible. Forget
Like it becomes ground plant or something.
Like he could be plant poison.
Fairy plant.
What does smokescreen do?
I mean, you could make an argument for Blastoise being steel water. Although that might be a bad element matchup.
What's the damage on this? 60 power?
Because Blastoise looks like a steel Pokemon
Sure.
with its weird opening doors on its tank
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, we got a Charizard now. Now we real Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, Pokemon definitely hasn't drawn me to it for a super long time, because I played it when I was like 8 or something, and it was like my first experience with like RPG mechanics ever.
I'm a beautiful spy who's disguised as a nurse. Oh, are you tired? You should have a rest here in the nap room.
I have many questions.
Oh, there's also an item here.
There you go. You knew exactly where it was.
No, well, so we were standing here and Eevee's tail was going just a little bit, like it's in the picture.
It's one of the only places they can fit it geometrically.
So is this like the lobby again? No.
But I definitely think that Pokemon was most compelling when I was at an age where I'd never played any RPG mechanic games ever.
Yeah.
And it also was doing a bunch of weird things I've never seen before. And it was my first ever handheld game. So it was extra novel. I'm like, I have a video game in my hands. I can play, because I had so many car trips as a kid.
Yeah.
Like so many trips to like Pismo Beach or like Reno or something where it's like, hey, a 2 to 6 hour drive. Would you like a video game in your hands?
Heck yes, I would.
But I had like a hard breaking point where I never played Pokemon again after I played Golden Sun. Because it was like, ooh, handheld RPG, but characters and a storyline and even dungeons that have puzzles in them and stuff like that and level design. And then that was like a hard shift and I never went back.
Huh.
Have you ever played Golden Sun?
I don't think I've ever played Golden Sun. I'm trying to remember the name of another game that I played in the Pokemon era that sought to capture some of the same type of thing. But what it did interesting...
Digimon?
No, it wasn't Digimon. It was this other monster game. I'm the oldest.
Monster Rancher.
No. The
Really?
thing that it did interesting is I seem to remember some mechanic around actually like combining them. And so you could like morph things together to create a very different experience.
Monster Hunters when they're like, there's monsters hiding in your CD collection. Which monsters is Nickelback? And then you would like jam
The most monstrous monster. Yeah,
Nickelback's the greatest monster of them all. You ever play Monster Rancher?
No.
That was a strange one. I don't remember what the gameplay was. I just remember training a monster forever. Like you would get monsters out of your CD collection and then send them
we
to
can
like
use the
training
elevator.
missions. That's too many floors. Oh no.
Let's go to floor 11. Let's see.
No.
State your purpose.
When you opened that floor selection screen, I felt like I was looking down the Hoover Dam. Like it was just looking into the abyss like, oh no.
This guy's got 3
We could
Pokemon.
be here for 10 episodes.
I mean, haven't we already?
So many goddamn
I mean, we encountered a Poké Center a third of the way through.
Yeah. is this the tower from Dubai where it's like a whole city in a building? Like what the hell?
Maybe?
What a way to punctuate my comment about like not particularly interesting kind of obstacle-y dungeon design than seeing the elevator list 11 floors.
Oh, I mean, we are supposed to be in the Silph Co. headquarters.
Oh boy. I wasn't ready for that at all. You looked at it earlier and it listed like 3 floors.
No, I never went in. I just ignored it.
At some point you clicked on some elevator thing and it listed like the implication of there being a bunch of floors, but only actually listed like 3 of them.
That Team Rocket basement we were in had basement floor 4. B1 through B4 plus the arcade.
This is the Infina building. Boop 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 boop.
Boo boo boo.
Did I mention that thing before? Was it? I think I mentioned in the last session. Might have been last session. Did I mention the thing about like the idea of like the themes of Pokemon versus the mechanics of Pokemon?
Probably.
That thing where it's like in the story, it's so like you can overcome everything with the power of friendship and train hard. You can accomplish anything, but the mechanics are like your Pokemon is genetically inferior. Throw it out and get a new one. It's like that's the. I think that's part of why I don't like the IV mechanic.
Except they gave us perfect IVs on our starters, so you know. You can accomplish anything with friendship.
But only if you're the first friend.
Yeah.
Additional friends and friend groups will always be shitty Klingons that are inferior to the first 2 people.
Additional friends need not apply. Gah! Demolished! Come on, Blastoise. Yeah.
Wartortle's evolving.
From something slightly derpy into something with literally guns in its back.
Yeah. Blastoise. I thought he was so rad when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's a turtle with guns. Guns that are very poorly aimed. Like, they're not aligned in any meaningful way. He has to, like, pivot.
What do they have to say about him?
Like,
Once it takes aim at its enemy, it blasts out water with even more force than a fire hose.
I'd hope so. It's a Pokemon.
I mean,
it has to be an attack.
fire hose.
Oh wait, no, a
pretty...
fire hose is pretty strong. I was just thinking of water hose. I didn't process.
Okay, so yes, we must teleport our way into that office section.
Somewhere.
Okay. Better get to
just
work.
Pick one of the 10 floors that we're not on and just give it a shot.
Hey, look, we've been to this floor.
I mean, if we just go into every room that's not locked, then I guess then any teleporter in there's probably one we haven't used.
We haven't used most of them.
Yeah.
I'm scared.